We're standing here with the track championship. Gary Lindberg. Gary, you started from Sportsman Championship, came to a 358 modified. You have history behind with your dad. What did that mean to you to bring up for you to start racing?
Yeah, my dad raced when I was young, and then he quit when we were kids. But he always used to take me to the races. So I think it was after I got my electrical license, I decided to get a car and try it out. So we started out in Sportsman and ran that for years, and moved up to modified, ran that for a few years, and then I started my own business and got too busy. So we were giving up the racing. Then Andrew found out and hired me as a driver, and I've been driving for him ever since. I think probably the last 5 or 6 years now.
We're going to bring up the Humberstone days in the Sportsman's. You, Pedante, and Rouse always ran the top 5. What did that mean to you running with those best drivers in Niagara?
Yeah, there was a lot of competition in Sportsman back then, right? Like, it was tough. I mean, it's not saying it's tough, not tough now, but back then there was a lot of good drivers in Sportsman. They've all moved up, or they've retired. But yeah, it was a lot of fun back in the day. I liked racing Humberstone. That was my favorite track, racing there. We seemed to start doing better there before we started running better here.
Now next weekend you are heading off to Super Dirt Week for a long race. What is in your mind running with also Matt Williamson and all those guys in the big blocks? What's your thoughts of going on to next weekend?
Yeah, it's going to be a game changer for sure. You know, that you got 20 good cars you're going to race against there, and guys that race for a living. So, you know, we're going to bring this car. We were going to bring our 358, but we hurt the motor at Ransomville, and we haven't got it back yet, waiting on parts. So we're just going to run our Wagner there, and that's why we were hoping we weren't going to damage it the last 2 nights here. And luckily we came out unscathed, not scratching it for the last 2 nights.
Now you've been driving this for Sittlers for quite some time. If you had not gotten a ride, what was your plans to come back after the Sportsman?
Modified. I was in modified when I got this ride.
Yes.
And then I planned on probably coming back buying my own equipment, but everything's gotten so expensive, it's crazy, right? So I'm busy with business. My kids play hockey, lacrosse, so it just fits for me to drive for somebody else rather than have my own stuff.
Now, is there
Anybody that races knows it's a lot of work, right? You've raced before. It's a lot of work to do it.
I followed race cars. I didn't actually pass race cars.
Is there anything you like to
Still a lot of work.
Is there any sponsors you'd like to thank that got you here today?
Yeah,
and for the champion?
KR, you know, Kenny Hill, he passed away quite a few years back now, so we still fly his little symbol in the back there. Rona Ford Erie, John Bevan, Empty Bellies, Double K Kitchens, Mr. Transmission, Lindberg Electric, obviously, Pace Automotive, the main one. Sittler funds all this. And yeah, just all the guys that help out. My wife, my kids, Zach and Trent. And, it's a fun family sport.
Now going with the Super Dirt Car Series, you're going to be running 200 laps. You're going to be the second time or third time doing this. What's your thoughts, though? How are you going to keep these tires from not overheating?
Actually, Oswego's not that hard on tires. You don't really overheat them there. The last few years, there hasn't really been tire wear. It hasn't rubbered up. You know, the guys do a fantastic job on prepping the track now, so you don't really have to worry about overheating tires, but you change them, obviously, when you pit, right? You have to pit. You can't make 200 laps, and you can't make 150 with the small block. So you pit, put new tires on, and there's usually 0 tire wear there, and they don't overheat either, so that place is good on tires.
Well, we're staying with the back-to-back champion, Gary Lindberg. Came off with the 2025 champion. It was really good speaking to you. Hopefully we'll see you in Super Dirt Week.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Remember the night Stewie showed up here, whooped everybody in that one car? I know in the office.